Hello again, all you die-hard Dodger fans. This is Jimmy the Greek, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Strat-O-Matic Dodger Baseball as we head to Game 14 of our 1951 National League replay. The Dodgers find themselves one game under 500 at 6-7, 2 games out of first place. The Pittsburgh Pirates come in for the first time this season. They are certainly limping out of the gates. They are 3-7. And they find themselves 3.5 games back, but they sit in last place in the National League. Taking a look at the actual game played in 1951, it was the first game of May. On Tuesday, May 1st, 1951, the Pirates defeated the Brooklyn Dodgers by a final score of 6-2. Pittsburgh, 15 hits that day. Only 5 of them, though, coming off starter Irv Palica. Problem being, Palica only went 1 1/3 innings. He went that 1 1/3, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, all of them were earned. Home run. He only faced 9 batters that day. Back-to-back bullpen days, it looks like, for the Dodgers. As yesterday's game, the real-life game, the Dodgers had to Johnny Holstaff it as well, as starter Chris Van Wyke didn't record a single out. The replay version of today's game hopefully turns out a little bit better, as also in the May 1st game, the Dodgers committed 3 errors. So not only did they allow 15 hits and lose the game, they committed 3 errors, and that contributed to the defeat. Irv Palica set to start things off for us, and he will pitch to Pete Castiglione. As Castiglione comes in, he's only his 10th at bat of the season. He's hitting .222. Castiglione playing at third base today for the Pirates, and Palica's offering to Castiglione is a 5-3, and we are underway here at Ebbets Field. And first opportunity of the day for Tommy Brown out in left. This is Brown's first start since his big day in our replay against the Giants. And it is a 5 in left, so the ball is going to get down, and a 16 just avoids a 3-base error that would have led to a run early, but a single for Castiglione as Brown can't get to it, and the leadoff man is on for the Pirates. As Palica will settle in, he'll go at George Makovich, and it is a 2-9 offering to Makovich. And instead, Makovich is going to lay one down, sack bunt to Bridges at third. That moves Castiglione up, and there is one away. So Castiglione on second, and Gus Bell steps up. Bell so far through 45 at-bats, hitting .265. He's still looking for that first home run. Certainly has the power to do so, as Palica offers to Bell a 4-6. And that is a base hit for Bell. Milt Stock going to put up the stop sign, so he'll keep Castiglione at third base. Bell on at first. Bell not a serious threat to run. He doesn't even try for the jump. And that brings up the power-hitting Ralph Kiner. Kiner, 42 home runs in 51. He's got 4 so far for the Pirates in our replay, and they've only played 10 games. So certainly a dangerous situation here as Kiner gets his offering from Palica. It is a 2-7. And that's a ground ball to short, and a big double play to get out of trouble for Palica and the Dodgers. And after walking a tightrope, the Dodgers sit the Pirates down without allowing a run. And the Dodgers will take their turn to bat as Tommy Brown comes up. Brown only 7 at-bats. He had the big day, though. 2 home runs, a triple in his last start. He's hitting .429. In limited at-bats, and his offering is a 110, and the offering from Cliff Chambers, who's starting for the Pirates today, and an X chance for Brown, and it is a 4. And Brown picks up another base hit. Perhaps he could stretch it into a double. He is not. Don't want to risk it this early in the game, but Brown stays hot as he comes through with a leadoff single to start out the bottom of the first as Carl Furillo will step to the plate. Furillo, .273, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 home runs so far this season, and he picks up a .310 offering from Chambers. And another split chance. This time it's an 11. Pretty good day here at Ebbets Field, and there it is. I was just trying to refer to the Ebbets Field ballpark ratings, and Carl Furillo picks up a home run. So just like that, the Dodgers, after a scare from the Pirates in the top of the first, the Dodgers jump out to a 2-0 lead after Brown leads off with the single. Furillo follows it up with his third home run of the season. Dodgers up 2-0 as Chambers offers up a 4-10 to Duke Snider. And a McCullough back behind the plate. Tough play. It's a 6 and 7. 6-7. So Snider going to be retired. He continues to drop that average deeper and deeper into the 100s as Robinson steps up. He's also flirting with the Mendoza line. One away. The offering on the way to Robinson is a 3-4. So Chambers delivers a 3-4. That ball's fly to left, 2 away as Reiser out there makes the play. And now Hodges, 235 to start out the season. Hodges gets a 3-7. And a 2-out single for Gil Hodges. Nice to see Roy Campanella back in Chuck Dressen's lineup. As I've stated in the past, we will play the lineups as is, but as far as making in-game decisions for the Dodgers, obviously that'll be left up to me. And then all computer managers have been set up for our opponents. If you guys are interested and you have the 51 season on the Windows game and you want to contact me and send in a particular set of computer manager rules, obviously we're not going to change the lineups or who's pitching, but as far as base running tendencies and Super Hal and all that, please feel free to do so. Make it even more challenging than it already is. Clearly I have struggled out of the gates as the Dodgers posting a 6-7 record. Back to the game though, Campanella up with 2 outs, pitch on the way. It is a 6-6 for Campy with 2 away. And a split chance, it's a 15. And Campanella picks up a single. That moves Hodges over to from first to third. 4 hits already here in the first inning. And Pee Wee Reese a chance to extend the lead with a runner on at third. Reese hitting a dandy 360 through his first 50 at-bats. And the offering to Reese from Chambers is a 6-7. And a split chance on a 1. And a single for Reese. That moves Campanella to third. That also brings Hodges in to score, and the Dodgers extend the lead to 3-0. 5 hits already here in the first inning as Rocky Bridges looks to extend the inning. And he gets a 6-4 from Chambers. And he draws a walk, and now it'll be up to Irv Palika to keep the merry-go-round going. As Chambers settles, throws to Palika, and it is a 6-9. To Palika. And that ball skied to right. Bell going to bring it in. That's going to end the inning, but the Dodgers put a serious dent in the scoreboard as they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits in the first inning, and they lead the Pirates as they head to the second. As it'll be Pete Reiser leading off against Irv Palika, and Palika delivers a 6-9. And a split chance for Reiser is a 7. And there's a leadoff triple for Reiser. And that seems to be the theme here through the first 13 games for the Dodgers. They jump out to a lead just to give it right back up in the next inning or 2. As Palika offers up a 4-7 to Strickland. And a ground ball to short. That will score Reiser, who had the leadoff triple. So 1 out, but the Pirates get the leadoff triple in, and the score now 3-1 as Monty Bosgel steps in. His first at bat. Bosgel hitting .290 to start the season, 1-9. And a split chance. This is a 14 for Bosgel. He skies to left and Brown underneath it. There's 2 away. Clyde McCall with 2 outs, a 2-6 from Palika. And this is a split chance on a 1. And there's a 2-out double for McCullough. And Cliff Chambers now comes up. Righty-lefty as Chambers hits left-handed. Palika's right-hand delivery, a 4-8. On a split, this is an 18 and a single, and we've got ourselves a one-run ball game. So Palika gets a 3-0 lead, and right away he turns around and gives up 2. And the Pirates aren't done as they turn the lineup over. It is Pete Castiglione to come up. Castiglione back in the first inning. He had a leadoff single to start out the game. Castiglione's second at bat, a 5-10 offering from Palika. And it's Campanella back behind home plate. Going to have to make a play. It's a 2 on a 4. And it is a wild pitch. Chambers is going to move up to second. And Castiglione back in the box as Palika delivers again, a 4-6. And Castiglione draws a 2-out walk. So the Dodgers needing to get some sort of shutdown inning. They cannot. And now the Pirates again threatening, just as they did in the first. They've got 2 in, and they've got 2 on with 2 outs as George Makovich steps in. And it is a 3-9 to Makovich. And there's a ground ball to Robinson, who throws to Hodges. This side is retired. Pirates, though, get it back within 1. And after 1.5, the offenses have been clicking as the Dodgers lead it 3-2. And Tommy Brown set to lead things off for the second time here in the second inning. And he gets a 1-3 from Cliff Chambers. Split chance right away. This is a 19. And Brown has a drive. Deep. Going. And he's jumping on the 20. It is an 11. And he can't get it. Tommy Brown stays hot. His previous start, he was 3 for 3, scored 4 times as he walked once. He had 2 home runs and a triple. Today he's got a single and now a long ball, and the Dodgers extend the lead to 4-2. As Tommy Brown picks up his 3rd long ball of the season, and Chambers has to settle back in now as he faces Carl Furillo. And it is a 4-11 to Furillo. That ball is grounded to short. Strickland there, he makes the play. 1 away as Snyder steps in, and he sees a 4-7 offering from Chambers. And Snyder draws a walk. So Snyder's on at first with 1 out. Robinson digs in. 1-5 to Robinson. Split chance on an 18. Robinson drives this one to center for extra bases. Snyder is going to be waved around. And the throw is coming home. We will send the trailing runner. Not cut off. The play at the plate is a 20. So Snyder going to be gunned down at home as Robinson moves to third on the throw. So what a play from the center fielder as Makovich picks it up, fires it in, and gets Hodges trying to score from, Snyder trying to score from first. Robinson moves up. It'll be up to Hodges now to try to extend the lead here with 2 outs. And Hodges gets a 5-10. And Strickland at short. Pitch on the way is a 2-3. Oh, my bad. It's a 12. And then it would be a 5. Hard liner up the middle. Crazy bounce. Deflects off of Strickland. Play it first just in time as the ball ricocheted off Chambers. Nice play for Strickland to stay with it. That ends the Dodgers' threat, but they get 1 off the bat of Tommy Brown. After 2, Brooklyn 4, Pittsburgh 2. Gus Bell leads off against Irv Palika here in the top of the 3rd. And it is a 3-5 offering from Palika. And Palika, routine 1-3 putout, 1 away. As Ralph Kiner steps in, just about the only bright spot in this Pirate offense, as he gets a 1-7. And on a split, it's a 10. And that ball skied to center. Snyder, no problem. There's 2 away. As Pete Reiser steps up, had the triple back in the second. And he gets a 3-3 offering this time from Palika. And he draws a walk. So a 2-out walk puts a runner at first for George Strickland. Offering from Palika to Strickland is a 2-8. And another walk. So 2-out walks. Puts a runner in scoring position as Monty Bosgel steps in. Bosgel on the season, 281 hitter, no RBIs. Big chance here in the clutch. Pitch on the way is a 3-9. And he popped to short. So he gets out of it. Palika gets out of it. No damage done. Dodgers come to hit with a 2-run lead. It's Campanella against Chambers. Chambers' offering is a 3-7. And there's a strikeout as Campy goes back to the dugout. Pee Wee Reese comes in, 1 away. And a 1-6 for Reese. And Reese draws a walk. So Pee Wee Reese on at first with 1 out. And pitch on the way now to Rocky Bridges is another 1-6. And a ground ball to short. There's the double play. And the side is retired as Reese gets doubled off while he's forced out at second. Bridges can't beat the throw. And that ends the Dodger threat. No runs. After 3, Brooklyn leads it 4-2 as Clyde McCullough steps in to face Palika for the second time. And Palika's offering is a 4-8. And a split chance, that is an 11. And a line drive to third. Bridges right there, 1 away. Chambers now facing his counterpart, Irv Palika. Pitch on the way from Palika is a 3-6. There's a strikeout. Turning the lineup over now. Again, it's Pete Castiglione. Castiglione walked back in the second. He singled in the first. And Palika's offering here is a 6-3. And Castiglione skies this one to Ferrillo. Can Ferrillo come up with it? He gets to it on a 15, and then it is a 12. Gets to it on a 15, makes the play on the 12. Nice play by Ferrillo. And the Pirates are sat down in the 4th. As Dodgers come up, it'll be Palika leading off, looking to help his cause, as Chambers delivers him a 6-8. Strikeout. 1 away. Tommy Brown, the man of the hour. He's got a single and a home run. Pitch on the way to Brown is a 1-4. And another home run for Tommy Brown. That is his 4th home run of the season in limited at-bats. Tommy Brown taking the offense and putting it on his back every time he comes out. As Carl Ferrillo will attempt to follow up what Tommy Brown has put together so far offensively. 1 out, pitch on the way. It is a 4-4 to Ferrillo. And that's Castiglione over at third base with an opportunity at a tough play. It is an 11 on an 8. 11 on an 8. Castiglione retires Ferrillo. 2 away. And now it's Snyder's turn. Pitch on the way to Snyder is a 6-12. So Chambers delivers a 6-12. And Chambers going to have to make a play on the mound as this ball shot back up the middle. It is a 7 on a 9. Just missed the air. Nice play by Chambers, who retires the Dodgers. But Tommy Brown again comes up, and again he goes yard. He's got 4 home runs, and we're only through 13 games, and he's only started, I believe, 3. So Tommy Brown, a solid start to the season. He goes back out to left field. The Dodgers go back out on defense. Palika settles in on the mound. Makovich in the box, and it is a 6-3 to Makovich. And Ferrillo, an opportunity out and right again on a 1. Excellent range for Furillo, so he gets to it on a 10. And Makovich is going to be put away as Gus Bell will step in. Bell hitting .277 this season. He's got a single back in the first. Palika's one-out delivery is a 5-10. And Campanella now, a chance from behind the plate. It's a 3 on a 9. 3 on a 9. Dribbler out in front. Campanella on to Hodges. 2 away. And Palika looking for a 1-2-3 inning here, but he's got to go through Kiner. And Ralph Kiner is certainly no easy out as Palika delivers a 4-9. On a split chance. And there's a double for Kiner with 2 outs. So right into scoring position as Pete Reiser digs in. He had a triple in the second, walked in the third, and now in the fifth, he gets a 2-7 offering from Palika. And he flies to center. Snyder there. Inning over. Kiner's 2-out double is wasted. After 4.5, Dodgers lead at 5-2. As Robinson now, his third at bat of the game, he gets a 3-5 from Chambers. On a split, and it is a 6. And Robinson gets a single. Robinson certainly always a threat to steal. And back to the bag. Chambers give him some tension. He got him close. It'll be Hodges now with Robinson on at first. A 4-7 from Chambers to Hodges. And Hodges draws a walk, and now the Dodgers threatening as Campanella comes up. Campanella hitting .425 through 40 at-bats. And Chambers' offering to Campanella is a 6-6. On a split, it is a 16. And there's a single. Robinson's going to score. Hodges moves to third. Chambers beginning to labor. And the Dodgers beginning to extend that lead as they have now made it 6-2. As Billy Meyer bringing in Bill Whirl to pitch. Infield is in. Runners on the corners. Pitch to Reese is a 3-5. Ground ball to short. That moves Campanella up as the infield was in. They threw Reese out at first. It'll be Bridges now. A 1-4 to Bridges. And Bridges skies to right. Hodges will tag. Throw coming home. We're going to try to advance. And on the 20, an 18. An 18. So Hodges gunned out at home. The aggressive base running doesn't pay off. Dodgers only get 1. After 5, it is Brooklyn 6, Pittsburgh 2. As George Strickland now, shortstop, will dig in. He is hitting .056 through 36 at-bats. And Palika gives him a 2-4 to start out the 6th. On a split chance, it's a 2. And there's a triple. So he's hitting .056. And then he comes up and Palika gives up a leadoff triple. Naturally, after the Dodgers score, they have to allow somebody to get on base. So Palika, with the infield back at standard depth, they'll be more than happy to trade runs for outs at this point with a 4-run lead in the 6th. He'll offer up a 1-6 to Bosgel. A 1-6 on. There's a single. Strickland scores, and it's a 6-3 game. So just like that, Dodger lead cut to 3 as a triple followed by a single, and now it's Clyde McCullough with nobody out. A 1-10. And a ground ball to second does not get the double play as Robinson had to move to his left into the hole. Throws on to Hodges. Bosgold advances to second, but there is one away as the pitcher steps in. It's Bill Whirl, or it could be Whirly, I guess. Not a National League Baseball fan, just a baseball fan in general. Any names that I do come across, I promise I'll look up and do my best to pronounce them right moving forward. So we'll go with Worley for now, and it is a 4-5 offering to Worley from Palika. And that ball's flying to center, 2 away, as Castiglione comes up with 2 outs. Bosgold on its second. A 4-8 offering from Palika to Castiglione. 4-8. On a split, it is a 1. There's a single. Just moves Bosgood up to third. So that puts runners on the corners for Makovic. Palika running on steam here, but he will stay in to try to get Makovic out. Makovic is 0 for 3 on the day. And it is 0 for 2 on the day. And it is a 2-8. And that ball grounded to Hodges. He gets the out. Palika set to lead off, but he won't. He will come out of the ball game. And Cal Abrams will come in to pinch hit. So it'll be Abrams against Worley. It is a 2-9 to Abrams. And Abrams picks up a leadoff single as Tommy Brown. He is 3 for 3 today with a single and 2 home runs. Pitch on the way to Brown is a 3-7. And a ground ball to short. That will be a double play as Abrams retired. So they wipe off the leadoff single. 2 outs now as the Dodgers send Carl Furillo to the plate. Furillo sees a 2-3 from Worley. And he pops to third. That will end the inning as the Dodgers need a new pitcher, and they will bring in, we're going to the 7th, so Clyde King will come in to pitch. Thompson going to go in for Brown out in left field. And Cox will come in to play third base. And the Dodgers will be set as we head to the 7th. Clyde King on the mound. His first at bat, he'll face Gus Bell. Pitch on the way to Bell from King is a 6-3. And that's Thompson out there right away. The ball finds the new player. It is a 4 on a 8. 4 on an 8. Thompson there. He makes the play. 1 away. As Ralph Kiner steps up. He is 1 for 3. And he gets a 6-7 from King. And this time it's Robinson with the next chance. 20 on a 13. 20-13. Robinson makes the play. 2 away. And now it's Pete Reiser against King in a 2-4. And the fly ball to left. Thompson there makes the put out. Inning over. Dodgers continue to lead at 6-3 as Duke Snyder will lead things off for them in the bottom of the 7th. And Snyder picks up a 3-5 offering from Worley. And Snyder swings and misses. It'll be Robinson now with 1 away. 2-9. Fly ball to left. Reiser there. Easy put out. 2 quick outs as Gil Hodges steps up. It is a 2-4 to Hodges. Split chance. It's a 2. And Hodges picks up a 2-out single. So Campanella gets to bat here in the 7th. And a 2-8 on the way to Campanella. Campy drives this one for extra bases. They are going to try to score Hodges, of course, with 2 outs. And the throw, we'll let the trailing runners advance, and they're going to let it go. So they're cutting it off, and they're going to try to get Campanella trying to stretch it, and it is a 2. So Campanella safe as well. So a double for Campanella. He takes third aggressively. And the Dodgers extend the lead to 7-3 as Pee Wee Reese now a chance to drive in another insurance run. He gets a 2-7 with 2 outs. And a single. There it is. Pee Wee Reese comes through. And the Dodgers extend their lead to 8-3. As Cox now, his first at bat of the game. 6-5. And that's Strickland. Chance at making a play at shortstop. And it is a 8 on a 10. 8 on a 10. So Strickland makes the play. Dodgers are retired. They get 2 more in the bottom of the 7th. They lead at 8-3. And Clyde King will most likely stay on to finish the game unless something Dodgerish happens, as we are all aware that the Dodgers have blown a 6-run lead already this season. As King settles on top of the bump, he offers a 6-9 to Strickland. And a split chance is a 14. And there it is, a home run for Strickland. So a man that's batting under 100 has a triple and a home run. And the Pirates are not finished as King shakes his head in disgust, turns around, and he sees Monty Bosgel stepping in. And the pitch on the way to Bosgel is a 5-7. On a split chance, it's a 14, and the single for Bosgel. And here we go, as the Pirates now have a man on at first. Clyde McCullough up, a 6-6 for McCullough. And a big strikeout, as the Dodgers needed something in their favor. And Billy Meyer going to bring in a pinch hitter. It'll be Wally Westlake. Westlake 32 at bat so far this season. He's hitting .219. Pitch on the way to Westlake is a 1-8. And a grounder short, 6-4-3. Big double play gets the Dodgers out of the inning and out of trouble. After 7.5, Brooklyn still leads it 8-4 as Joe Muir will get brought in to pitch, and he will face King as the Dodgers hope that King can finish out the game. And Muir's offering is a 2-5. On a split chance, it's a 7. And King lines out to the second baseman. So one away as Don Thompson steps up. Pitch on the way to Thompson is a 1-10. Ground ball to second, 2 away. And now it's Carl Furillo. 4-9. On a split, it is a 20, and that's a fly ball to left. So Dodgers play nothing in the 8th. They head to the 9th with a 4-run lead. King on the mound, and it's Pete Castiglione to lead things off. A 4-7 for Castiglione. And a leadoff walk. It'll be George Makovich with Castiglione on at first. Pitch on the way to Makovich is a 1-9. Force play by the pitcher. Runner on first. Castiglione is out at second. So a fielder's choice, 1-6. As Makovich beats it out, it'll be Gus Bell with 1 away. Runner on at first. King offers up a 1-8 to Bell. A wild pitch first. Moves Makovich up. Now it's a 1-8. On a split chance is a 15. And there's a triple, so another run scores, and that will get the bullpen active as Clem Labine heads from the dugout down the baseline, and Clem Labine begins to get loose as Ralph Kiner steps in. Kiner can make this a 1-run game with 1 swing of the bat, folks. And it is a 3-7 for Kiner. And he draws a walk. That puts the tying run on, and that is going to be all I need to see. I'm going right to the closer as Labine coming into the ball game to face Pete Reiser. Labine blew a save against the Giants just a couple of days ago as the Dodgers had a 4-2 lead going into the 9th. 2-run homer made it 4-4 before Snyder walked it off for the Dodgers. And Labine has yet to make an appearance since then, so we'll see how he is mentally as he comes into the game after being rushed and his last appearance being a blown save. And he offers up a 4-8 to Reiser. And it is a single. That scores Bell. Kiner moves to third, and they've got the tying run on. As George Strickland now up. And Dale Long going to pinch hit. So Long, he also has some power in the stick. Pitch on the way is a 2-8 to Long. On a split, it's a 13. And there it is, a home run for Dale Long, and the Pirates have plated 5 runs here in the ninth, and they have taken a 9-8 lead as Clem Labine blows another save, back-to-back appearances. As that is just unbelievable. As the Pirates have plated 5 runs in the ninth and take a 9-8 lead. Monty Bosco up now. 2-7. Fly ball center field, 2 away. And Clyde McCullough. 6-6. Ground ball to third. Defensive changes coming all around for the for the Pirates. And the Dodgers have their work cut out for them as Snyder, Robinson, and Hodges are set to lead things off. They're due up. 5-run 9th inning for the Pirates as they take a 9-8 lead. Joe Muir stays on to face Snyder. Pitch on the way to Snyder is a 1-9. On a split, it's a 19. Fly ball to right, and there's 1 away. So Robinson comes up with 1 out. Pitch is on the way. It is a 5-7. And Robinson strikes out. Dodgers down to their last out. And it's Hodges. 4-9 to Hodges. On a split, it's a 2. And Hodges ties the ball game up. Down to their last out, and Gil Hodges. A big smack, his 5th home run of the season, and the Dodgers have tied things up. As Roy Campanella now settles in. It is a 2-10. New line for the Dodgers. And Campanella with a double, and it's Pee Wee Reese now with 2 outs. An intentional walk issued to Reese. And it'll be Billy Cox, perhaps. Cox loses a lot in the clutch. Mixus will come in to pinch hit for the Dodgers. And pitch on the way is a 3-7. On a split, it's a 17. And a line out to short. We're headed to extras here at Ebbets Field as the Dodgers blow a... They allow 5 runs. They blow a 4-run lead in the ninth. They go down 9-8. Gil Hodges, last hope for the Dodgers with 2 outs, smacks his 5th home run of the season. And now, new life for the Dodgers as Labine will stay on. Mixus will come in to play third base. And it'll be Joe Muir who hits for the Pirates. And it is a 1-8. And there's a strikeout for Labine. Pete Castiglione, 3-7. And there's a single for Castiglione. Nobody will hold Castiglione as Bob Dillinger comes in to pinch run, and now we will hold Dillinger as he can't get the lead. And now it's George Makovich, 3-11. On a split, it is a 14. And a line out to second, 2 away. And now it's Gus Bell, 4-5 for Bell. And Bell drives this one deep to center. Green light, play coming at the plate as Snyder comes up throwing. Dillinger being waved around. A play at the plate. 18! 18, and Snyder guns Dillinger down at the plate. And the Dodgers continue to fight and show signs of life after blowing that huge lead in the ninth. Big play by Snyder out in center. As the Dodgers take it to the bottom of the 10th now, the score remains tied at 9. And Labine will end up coming out of the ball game, but there needs to be a pinch hitter, as it will be Edwards. Bruce Edwards will come into the ball game. So Joe Muir stays on. Bruce Edwards up. 2-11 to Bruce Edwards. Foul out to the catcher. And now it's Don Thompson. 4-8. Fly ball to right, 2 away. And Furillo. 1-9 for Furillo. Ground ball second. And just like that, the inning's over. We head to the 11th. Score knotted up at 9 as Branca will come into the ball game to pitch. Ralph Branca. He has not fared well so far. 4 innings pitched. He's got an ERA of 8.31. And he'll face Ralph Kiner. Pitch on the way to Kiner is a 1-5. Split chance for Kiner is a 5. And there's a home run for Ralph Kiner to put the Pirates back up. The always dangerous bat of Ralph Kiner comes through for the Pirates. And now they lead it 10-9 as Branca comes in and promptly serves up a meatball. And Pete Reiser now a 1-3. Ground out to short, 1 away. A 6-12 now as Stan Wojcik, his first at bat. And it's Branca on the mound. Can he get to it is the question. He does get to it, and it is a 13. So there's 2 away, and now it'll be Monty Bosgel. And it is a 6-4 to Bosgel. And now it's up to Pee Wee Reese to get out of the inning. 5-9. I'm sorry. It is a 2, so he won't get there to begin with. And then it is a 12. So Reese doesn't get there. Bosgel's on. That's the 18th hit for the Pirates. They lead it 10-9 as Clyde McCullough steps in. It is a 2-5 for McCullough. On a split, it is a 17. McCullough gets a base hit. Milt Stock puts up the stop sign, stops Bosgel at second. As Joe Muir will stay in the ball game to hit. It is a 1-7. And there's the strikeout, but the Ralph Kiner home run puts the Dodgers back down by 1 as we head to the bottom half of the 11th inning. It'll be Snyder, Robinson, and Hodges to lead off. Snyder looking for his first hit of the day, and it is a 2-2 for Snyder. And there's a line out to second, 1 away. Robinson now a 2-8. And that's a ground out to short. Now it's Hodges again. Last opportunity for the Dodgers. A 4-6. And he draws a walk. So Campanella now. The last chance for the Brooklyn Dodgers. A 1-12 for Campanella. Ground ball to short, and that is the ball game. So the Dodgers blow another one as the Pirates come from behind and win it thanks to a Ralph Kiner extra inning home run, his 5th of the season. And the Dodgers drop it. Final line today, Pirates 10 runs, 19 hits, no errors. Dodgers 9 runs, 16 hits, and no errors. Let's take a look at the box score here. A lot going on. Hard to remember that Irv Palika and Cliff Chambers started this game. Both of them obviously no decision. Labine blows his second save. Went 1 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. Gave up another home run. Branca takes the loss. 1 inning pitch, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run. That was the home run. His ERA right around 8.44. Muir on the other end gets the win. He went 4 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, which was the home run in the bottom of the ninth by Hodges. Other than that, not much left to say about this one. Dodgers let one get away that they should have easily put away. Pirates win it by a final score of 10-9. Dodgers in the loss column today. They have an opportunity to bounce back tomorrow as the Pirates back in here for the second game of this 2-game set. Again, Dodgers fall 10-9 in extras. So long, everybody.